Only 2 years on from spending upwards of £130 million on full-backs, it seems as though Man City will be reinforcing them again this coming summer. At left-back, Benjamin Mendy has endured injury issues, only making 21 appearances, and Pep Guardiola may not be able to continue to rely on him. Aleks Zinchenko has emerged as a more than capable replacement, but he can't do it alone. On the opposite flank, Kyle Walker has struggled for form this season and has found himself dropped from the side on a number of occasions. He remains a very good full-back, but, with Danilo clearly seen as versatile backup for either flank, and even in the middle if needs be, some fresh competition may be required to help reinforce the right-back position and to continue to push City forward. So here are 4 possible right-backs City could sign this summer to improve their back line. Wan-Bissaka, Crystal Palace. The obvious choice is Crystal Palace's Wan-Bissaka. Ever since the 21-year-old was forced into the Eagles' first team due to injuries, he's been a revelation and hasn't lost his place. He's made just 41 appearances for Palace, but carries himself like a seasoned pro and has emerged as an incredibly solid defender. An opposing player has only been able to get past Wan-Bissaka a mere 8 times this season, an incredible feat and one of the best in Europe for a defender. The only downside to his game is that, despite being a converted striker, he isn't the most attacking of full-backs and has only created 12 chances this season. This may be because he's in a more defensive team that doesn't want its full-backs getting forward as much as City would, but Patrick van Aanholt on the opposite flank has created 34. Regardless, Wan-Bissaka is possibly the best defensive full-back in the Premier League, and if City want someone to shore up their defense, then he would be the perfect acquisition. Max Aarons, Norwich City. In contrast, Norwich City right-back Max Aarons would suit City's attacking style of play down to the ground. The 19-year-old's rip-roaring pace and determination to bomb down the flank and aid in attacks is a key component to the Canaries' brilliant season, in which they are almost certain to be promoted as champions. Daniel Farke has created an exciting, youthful team at Norwich and Aarons is the poster boy. With such ability on the ball, he could be perfect for Guardiola. Dani Alves, PSG. It's no secret that Guardiola is a massive fan of Dani Alves, and with his contract set to expire in the summer, though talks are ongoing about an extension at PSG, perhaps he could finally bring him to City. The Blues boss nearly signed the Brazilian in the summer of 2017, but he changed his mind at the 11th hour and moved to Paris instead. Alves may well be 35 and coming to the end of his career, but he would bring a wealth of elite experience, especially in the Champions League, to the squad. Is a capable, versatile player, and his age means he wouldn't be brought in to completely oust Walker, keeping squad harmony intact. If Alves does become available on a free, there will be a long line of suitors knocking on his door, and after working with Guardiola in the past, and with City's strong Brazilian contingent, maybe he could finally be convinced to come to Manchester. Reece James, Wigan Athletic, on loan from Chelsea. It seems as though England has suddenly found itself with an extremely promising young right-back conveyor belt, and Reece James is the latest to burst onto the scene. Just a brief search of James' name on Twitter will provide you with a deluge of clips as to why the 19-year-old is so highly rated. Be it smashing in a goal from 35 yards after a piece of skill, or displaying his strength and awareness to win the ball back on the halfway line leading to a goal, he can seemingly do it all. With the ball at his feet, he is skillful and exciting and can pass it wonderfully, but he also has incredible desire to win the ball back and can beat most in a test of strength. Read more Man City news. He's so technically proficient and assured that Wigan have deployed him at centre-back and even in midfield, though he is a right-back by trade. He is on loan from Chelsea, and the Londoners may soon be reluctant to let players leave, but he only has a year remaining on his contract, and with Chelsea's record of playing promising youngsters, James may take it upon himself to seek first-team football elsewhere. If James becomes available, then City should do all they can to snap him up, because he's going to be a star. Man City.